Welcome back. So we're here at One Summit, and we're interviewing some of our members here that have come, that have spoken as well too. So would you tell us a bit about yourself?
Yeah, so my name is Muddasar Ahmed. Work for Mitre Corporation. We are basically a non-profit research and engineering company. I got involved in cybersecurity and cloud architecture prior to coming to Mitre, and I continue to support the same professional and personal interests within the company. And I figured, being with Linux Foundation Networking, and specifically ONAP, it will be a good way to not only learn from other participants, but also contribute to it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a member of SecCom Security Committee in ONAP.
Mm-hmm.
I also help out with Super Blueprint and some other activities. Mainly optimization and cybersecurity is sort of my expertise. That's how I contribute. But being in the industry, I can bring the perspective of operational or new technology adoption practices that I've seen in the industry. I can share with the community.
That's excellent. And so, as part of your involvement with the community, you're actively contributing to the projects as well, correct?
Yeah, so it's sort of from a security committee perspective, or bringing new initiative. It's usually getting an idea, refining it, getting a support from other PTO, and then setting the goals and logistics of it, so it can be actually accomplished and realized. So that's the kind of role I play. It's sort of personal interest, and my company also wants to sort of have a pulse read on the industry, what's going on. And being with the open source community is one way to realize how other people are solving the challenges.
So if I understand correctly, then it's part of your day-to-day job is to be involved with the community and to be contributing and also learning.
Yes, it's partially, I would say, partial. It's personal interest. Partially, company wants to know how other people are securing the software supply chain pipelines, how softwares are being optimized. So we are in the research business. So it's a big market. Open source is a big market. We want to be aware of it. We want to see how trends are brewing in this industry. So we are here to not only learn, but also help, because I can bring knowledge and experience of other Mitre colleagues to bear upon and help the community.
Right, that's great. And then I guess what I would ask you is, what is your favorite thing about open source?
So my favorite thing has been that people are focused on first defining the problem, because nobody's asking them to solve. They detect the problem, and then among themselves, in sort of very democratic way, they figure out what's the best options.
Right.
So there's less of a marketing pressure, less of margin pressure in solving that problem, and that usually produces a solution that's highly customizable and highly acceptable. And we've seen a lot of these projects where, Kubernetes, everybody has Kubernetes, right? So, and we expect a lot of other networking innovation in the LFN community is getting adopted. So I think the part that I would say I like is that it's a democratic way to recognize the right challenge and provide the optimal solution for it.
That's great. So I've got one more question for you then. So how did you find the event? But this is the last day of the event, the developer and testing forum. We had 2 days of One Summit. We have a lot of great speakers. I think you guys are speaking as well too.
Yeah, so we had 2 presentations, but I would first say it's really a great learning experience. We heard from a lot of industry leaders, U.S. government representatives. That sort of gave us the view to the problems that we want to solve, right? The optimization that we want to achieve. And then we learned through these D&TF days and other how people are doing it, right? To me, it's like one of those crash courses, right? You can spend, a year in executive education, but you can come and attend a conference and learn from your colleagues, build a relationship. I think that's priceless.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much.
Well, glad to be here.
Thank you.